surprise, motherfucker. We're 5 seconds early this week.
What? I was totally in a groove with that, man. You're fucking with my mojo.
Yeah, you looked like a deer in headlights. You were like, what the fuck? Like someone flipped on the lights when you were jerking off.
Yeah, man. I was right in the middle of a roll. And you went, what? So
I was like beatboxing and making noises and shit. And then I realized, wait a minute, like Carrots and Amanda, like get the raw footage of this. They have all of that. Just because we're not muted or just because we're muted in the stream doesn't mean we're not making noises. So
that's exactly right.
Thank you, Carrots and Amanda, for not embarrassing us too much.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing they did so far was show me dancing once. Otherwise, they've done a good job of keeping us, out of trouble. So
you might need to watch more of the videos, Jerry.
That's fucking funny, man. I love it.
I'm serious. But listen.
Yeah. Happy Friday, man.
Happy Friday, man. It's good to see you too, bro. I burned myself this week.
I'm so sorry, Troy.
On the tea bucket. It's my first time. It's my first time with a real e-nail burn. You see it?
First ever real e-nail burn?
It's my first time touching it and getting like a damageable wound. Like I've touched it and been like, ow, and then there was nothing. But yeah, I've had blisters on my fingertips from picking up some hot things. Never an e-nail.
Okay.
Never an e-nail. Like things from Torched and or from the EQ. The Riser EQ has hurt me.
So what's unique about this burn then? I'm still confused as to what's special about this.
It gave me a blister and it melted my hair.
But that's different than picking it up with your finger. You're saying it's the first time you bumped into something or something like that. So
it's the first time that I've bumped into something and got an actual injury from it. I've melted USB cords on my flower pot, and I've the new one though with the cage. I don't have it here because I loaned it out to a potential new customer, which is what I do. I like doing that. Like when one of my friends is like, "Man, I'm thinking about buying this. Like, what do you think?" I'm like, take it home with you and use it for a couple weeks or whatever and see how you feel about it.
Yeah, a lot of times I don't get them back.
Yeah.
Like my Vapor Brothers. I was gone forever on that move, man. That was a good one to loan out.
Right? Well, if somebody's still using it, good.
Absolutely, man.
I mean, it's not like you're going to use that thing ever again unless we do a show on the Vapor Brothers, and I don't really give a shit about the Vapor Brothers either. Right. So
if we do, we'll get another one.
The vape history, I mean, it has a spot in the vape history, but...
Right. That's why I liked it. It's a pretty good box vape. But no, I'm with you, man. You loan shit out, and that's always good, man. I've always got stuff out there on loan somewhere. So
yeah, this guy will buy a flower pot. Which of mine's in the chat tonight. Mine's will buy it. He's probably got one on the way.
Oh, right on, man. I'm sporting a burn somewhere. I forget, somewhere around here, I think already from the 710 coils e-nail that I took downstairs that I used, and I feel like I've always got a burn from something. The herbarizer's always out and I'm bumping into that, or, the e-nails and shit. And like you, I'll pinch stuff. Like the other day, I was such an idiot, dude. I had this hurts just thinking of the herbarizer, the injector was in the stand, just sitting there ready to go. And I was not paying attention. I was cleaning off my desk. And if this was the injector, I literally just went to move it, and I just went like I was going to grab the hot titanium, and I was like, and as soon as I did it, I was like, and I ran downstairs and iced it and watered it and all that. It still didn't matter, man. But I do that shit all the time. It drives me crazy, man. Hot shit on the desk, right? Hot shit. What are you gonna do?
Hot shit,
man.
So I think we should kick off some hot shit Fridays with some dabs. Look at these diamonds and sauce I got. It's apple fritter.
That's beautiful.
It tastes like apples, man. It has like
really.
It has like an apple, apple chips. Have you ever had apple chips like those?
Yeah, those are real good, man.
Yeah, it has like a kind of a fruity apple taste to it. It's bright. It's nice.
That's amazing, dude. I don't know how you first of all, you get that stuff. And then secondly, you just have that hypersensitive taste anyhow that really is able to pull shit out. That's beautiful. Like I've never had apple in any of my weed. I don't know what you're talking about. That's pretty cool though.
I've had a lot of apple strains, and I've only had a few that actually tasted like apple. So
Okay.
we can munch on that for a little bit. I've had apple jack and apple fritter. This is apple fritter. I've had apple fritter a few times. This is my first time having it in concentrate form, where it actually tasted like apple. Like I've never had an apple concentrate taste like apple. Like I had apple jack concentrates a whole bunch of times, and it was never apple.
Okay. So this is the first. Okay, cool.
And it's only within a certain temp range do I get the actual apple taste. If I hit it too hot, I get bootstrapped to the face, and it hurts. Like it's diamondy because it's THC.
What's that temp? Do you have any idea?
Well, probably 440. I'm judging by the T bucket, if that's an accurate number with the disorderly conduction controller.
Okay.
Like 430, 445 is where the apple terps come out on this with the sapphire dish.
Very good. I'm at about 500 on the 710 now. I'm going to load mine with the butter cutter here. This thing's pretty cool. I just started using this with some.
I need to get a butter cutter. I want to get the one from Puffco as well. This looks cool.
This is pretty dope. I kind of dig it. You just hold it and it'll start to melt and drip in.
Beautiful. So here's my Rio. Thank you, Rio, for sponsoring the show. The Rio is a rig in one. You get your traditional quartz banger and a noisy Jerry.
I'm sorry.
You get your traditional quartz performance in a quick cold start format that's highly portable. And what I like about the Rio is the one-handedness. Like you can manage your rig, the controls, and the grip without fussing over the torch, you know? Like, have you ever done a cold start dab outside of the Rio with like a traditional rig with the banger where you put the dab in it and you hit it? That was fucking delicious. Have you ever done that, Jerry?
Yeah, a few times, not many. It's really good.
You need a third arm.
Yeah.
Right? Like by the time you like with a lot of torches, like this torch, I need two hands just to light the thing, you know, and then turn it off, set it down. If you got a rig in one hand, I can't light it or turn it off. So cold start dabs with a traditional setup is a little bit of a chore.
True.
But the Rio,
that's a rig in one, bro. Man, fuck, that hit was great, and I've got a puddle of wax in there for next time. I'm gonna leave it for next time. It was a good hit to start with.
It's amazing how many people have graduated and settled on the Rio after trying like all the different rigs.
And talking about me, aren't you?
Well, I wasn't specifically talking about you, but you're a good example.
Yep.
But you're not alone. I've had a number of people say like, man, the Puffco was great. The Carta hit better than the Puffco, but at the end of the day, they end up back on their traditional rigs or an e-nail. The Rio ends up being what people reach for when they want a quick fucking dab, like especially if they want a portable.
Yeah, dude, I've kind of figured it out. Like I really like that that FC e-nail that I got from JCat because it's so good at keeping a steady temp. You can read the PID and see that it's crushing it. And I can put any coil on there and keep it low temp. And the dabs are fucking great. So those are my really good like e-nail dabs. I think I've dialed that in as good as I can get. And then I roll to this, and there's a big difference between the two, even though they're both my fave. But even both those, you're right. The e-rigs that I have up there, they're good, they're fun, but they're not under control like the e-nail that I have with that particular controller. And if I'm not going to be really under control, I might as well go to this thing. You know what I mean? I'm just not convinced that any of the controllers on those e-rigs are really nailing that flat line. They're just kind of all over the place.
Yeah, they're definitely not accurate and borderline consistent, you know?
Right. But no, man, this thing, Dope. And Stash, thanks for sponsoring the show, man. We dig you. Fucking dig the Rio.
Looking forward to seeing what Stash has. See if they have any new things coming out at the Champs trade show in a couple weeks.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get to hang with them at the booth. They got a party going on that we're gonna go to on. I think that's Friday night. They're gonna have Koala Puffs there at 7, and
yeah, I think they're sponsoring a Koala Puffs party, or it's a collab Koala Puffs party.
Exactly, something like that.
I'm gonna get Troy and Jerry all up in the Koala Puffs party, and we're gonna have a good old time.
Yeah, man. We're gonna show up at about 8, and I know some of you guys are gonna show up there too. I'll be stoked to hang out and meet you guys and hang out. That'll be a blast. And there's gonna be other people there too that we'll all be stoked to meet. So that's gonna be fun, man. But that's just one little part of Champs. It'll be fun. We're gonna have a good time, and I think it'll be good to really. I think it's gonna be good for the vape community. You know, there's kind of like this little. There's a gap out there right now, man. You know, we have fewer reviewers out there. We have fewer retailers. We haven't had a show in a year and a half. There's been some companies that have gone under since the PACT Act. I mean, think that there's a little bit of a sinkhole or a gap out there, and I'm excited for us to get together and see where it goes, because I think something's gonna, you know, there'll be a turning point for someone somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, this will be good. I'm excited.
I agree. There's a lot of moving pieces right now. A lot of pieces are like kind of up in the air or kind of moving around, recently settled. So it's going to be good to bring everybody back together with a positive energy and get people to remember that, hey, we're just a bunch of humans here. We haven't seen each other in a year or more. You know, the last Champs was February of last year, right?
A year and a half ago, bro.
Yeah, so we've gone a whole year and a half since this event has come together. We've lost some people. We've lost some stores. It's going to be
yeah. Troy has been nothing but pixels to me for 15 months, man. That's fucked up. 17 months, more than that. Damn, that's a long time, man.
Yeah,
that's a long ass time.
It'll be sad without Puff It Up there, but sure we can meet some new people.
Yeah, that's gonna be weird, man. I got some pictures of some of that too. I was like, damn. Saw some pictures of Randy. You'll see him. I'm like, oh, my Randy. But yeah, man, it'll be good. But we've been going for a bit. I know you've been going since 2019, maybe 2018. I have no idea. Way back. I've been going since 16 or 17.
I think the first one I went to was in 17.
Yeah. Might have been. I don't know, man. The first one I went to was when I first started working with Planet of Apes. There were like 4 people there, and it was 2016 Champs. I think it was that summer. I think it was a summer show. We set up a booth. We had a booth actually.
My
only time.
Oh, you guys had a booth there?
Yeah, it was the only time we had a booth. Was the first time we went. And we're like,
I wanted to have
this is for us.
I wanted to have a booth this year, but I wanted to have a booth at my next Champs appearance, but the whole how shit worked out in the last year made things go a very different route.
Yeah, no doubt.
My iPhone actually like took all of my Champs shit and like noticed it was a collection of Champs shit and put together like a highlight video.
No way. Awesome. So
check this shit out, yo.
I got a picture of that Ghost Vape booth. Yeah, man.
Dude, we seshed the fuck out of that Ghost room, dude.
Right.
Like we were in there for an hour, got kicked out, and a pillar of vapor rolled out. Vape Critic there playing guitar.
Yeah, man. There's the Planet of the Vapes party that year.
There's Jerry.
Manning El Nino, faithfully Manning El Nino. Critic and Stu. the walk of shame after you hit El Nino.
Look how high I was.
Let's show my Instagram users what we're hitting over here.
I call this El Nino.
El Nino. That thing hits like a fucking freight train.
You're high. I love it. Fucking great.
Dude, me and Sneaky Pete crushed it that night. We seshed hard. Yeah, that guy about burned my face off.
Right, he was looking out.
RBT, got the session with RBT.
Follow it with a second fast one and a third fast one, and then you can walk away.
Tyler's an all-time guy.
Got some pictures of that.
That's pretty hard with Boundless.
Yeah, that was El Nino and Boundless.
We got like the really creepy zoom going there. I'm sorry. Connect all of the shower heads together. You're
That was in your room, right?
Yeah, had that set up. We had the Boundless crew over and put El Nino to work, man.
That was that huge grinder that you had.
Yeah, giant, man. That was the use.
Dude, George showed up. I remember texting George.
That's right.
I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. I'm like,
oh, there's that.
Like, you should come to my room. Actually, Jerry's room.
Yeah. Dude, that right there. I just found pictures of that tonight too, but that coil that you put the diamond on is the same one I hit here. Like, that's the same coil I still use.
I remember when George was doing that.
Temperature, and the temperature, the color.
I've got that thing here too, that titanium sheet.
Yeah, I remember somebody burning the shit out of my Dreamwood. We seshed in RBT's hotel room.
Nice, with the stump and all, right?
Dude, with the root, that was amazing. That was an amazing sesh. It was RBT and Boundless and Scott from V Goodies. We got lit. We had a 3-gram bowl in there, man. We had a 3-gram bowl.
That's insane.
It was so slamming.
Dude, the vapes we had there that year, eh? Fucking crazy.
Eric and Carolina. I love session with Eric and Carolina.
Dude, they're great, man.
God, what an ending with this skin-colored, flesh-colored tights. Those things should be banned.
Dude, that was fun, man. That was super dope. I love that, man.
Can you believe that my iPhone just put that together with like the random shit that it found? Like that wasn't any human editing. That was just.
I don't believe that, but we can roll with it. That was an iPhone thing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was like iTunes has created a memory video for you from Champs, and okay, so I saved it.
What the fuck, man? That's crazy. Oh, I see. So you saved it a while ago because I thought I'd seen it before, maybe like on your channel or something. But maybe it was originally done on the iPhone. That's cool.
It was just all of the pictures and footage from my iPhone from Champs, and yeah, you saw some of it because I pulled some of it off, and I actually made a 15-minute full feature because Boundless sponsored my trip to Champs.
That's right. That was great.
Because I quit my job, didn't have a steady income. Taking a week off from doing my shit and covering the hotels and the travel and all that stuff for Vegas is expensive.
Yep.
Yeah, so I had to like make a sponsored video just to help cover the costs, and I also rode to the show with them. So yeah, Boundless sponsored multiple trips to Vegas for me, and so did Sticky Brick Labs. Sticky Brick Labs sponsored a trip to Vegas. Yeah.
Those are good videos too, man. I remember them. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, fucking A. Well done, Apple. I didn't realize you had that going for them, man. I've got a video here I might be able to share.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
I think you were there with me. I'm not sure. This is the Infinity Waterfall, which I'm pretty sure you saw this. Let me see if I can figure this out. It shouldn't be that hard, right?
Oh yeah, wait, the Infinity Waterfall. Is this the precursor to the student glass thing?
Not sure. Here, let's check it out. Is it on the screen now?
Yeah.
This thing's cool as fuck.
I remember this.
Remember that? This is the coolest little gravity bong I've ever seen. The design is dope.
It is.
Look at that. That's cool as fuck.
That is thick smoke, man.
I forget who's taking this video. I don't know if it's you or I think you're there with me. I don't know.
I think I heard myself in the video saying something stupid.
Yeah. This is unusual that they actually usually smoke or vape on the floor. So I was surprised they let us do that. So I was kind of stoked that he did. This is back in my short hair days.
That's short hair right there, yeah.
Yeah. That was real nice and smooth, man. I dug that.
Best part, put the cover on. Flip it over and go again.
That's kind of fucking rad. I kind of want one.
Fuck yeah, you do, man. Thing's dope as fuck.
What was that from? Do you remember? Does it still exist? Because there's been a number of those things at Champs. I mean, I remember seeing the student glass concept,
mm-hmm.
you know, in the beginning under like a different name, or maybe it was them and they're just still chugging along. I don't recall. What's that called? Infinity.
The Infinity Waterfall.
Like Infinity, which is what I said. I believe.
No.
Pretty sure Infinity Waterfall.
Yeah. See what you get with that. Beautiful piece. I wanted to buy one there, and they were already all sold before the show. They were already spoken for. Every one of them. Everybody wanted. That was so cool. It was hot selling.
Dude, holy shit! Jerry,
show us what you got.
Oh, my fucking pedals don't work anymore because I changed the cameras around.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do a screen share over here. How many likes are we at? Wait. Yeah, do we have 169 likes yet? Can we do it? By the way, we totally forgot to do that last week, 2 weeks ago. In what was the show? The PAX show. Like when we did the PAX show, remember, Jerry?
Yeah, we didn't do any dabs, did we?
Yeah, we didn't do any of the fucking dabs at all. Like once we got fucking stoned and we didn't do shit.
Holy fuck. Look at the one on the left. What is going on?
Right, I'm trying to enlarge
Can we
it.
see that in action? Oh my goodness.
Isn't that cool? And it's only $169?
And it looks like all you got to do is just flip it, like tilt it 90 degrees, and it's done going the other way. Is there a video of that on there? I got to see this fucker.
Yeah, I want to see this one in action. Come on.
Dicks. You got to search fucking YouTube for the new Siphonaire.
It's pre-order. This one, I know they have this one. Because I've seen this one in action.
Oh, that's just got a divider between it, huh? That's kind of cool. Dude, these are dope. If I was smoking, I'd be.
Yeah, you see this?
Oh, wow, dope. She was in it like the Stunden. Oh, it's like a fucking walk around Stunden.
Yeah, you just tip it back and forth.
Love that, man. That's cool as fuck. Is it okay? So yeah, the foot is mounted. It doesn't sit on the stand as part. Dude, that is badass.
Well, maybe this one will show the siphon.
Oh, please show the Siphonaire. That's fuck cool.
It doesn't show the siphon, but maybe their Instagram will.
Oh, there it is.
Come on.
Yeah, do it.
Come on, baby.
Come on, money shot.
Give us the money shot. Stop looking at my tabs, creepers.
Is that what they were talking about over there? That's fucking funny, man. That's fucking great.
So this one doesn't. Jerry.
I'm sorry. Sorry, it's fucking mic. Sorry, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't.
This one worries me a little bit more than the other. Like I feel like this one's going to be a lot more fragile, as they say.
It's got to be, but do you really even care? Look at it. I mean, you and I are going to use that thing. Well, you're smoking more now. Like I would use it about 5 times a year. You might use it more than
here, maybe.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, if it's on the system the whole time. Okay.
Well, except you might take it off to hit.
I don't think so. Look at it.
Holding it though. Is he holding it during the whole fill?
He's lifting it up to make sure that the water flows, but it doesn't have to pull off of that that system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and you can stop the
And you can stop it
by just
by lifting it up again.
That's kind of fucking cool. It's not as cool as I thought it was, but it's really fucking cool.
I feel like you got to clean it every time you use it, and then
Otherwise it looks like ass up there.
and then how do you clean glass, Jerry? Like how like when I clean my bong, like I did it right before the show. I take it in there and I spray some alcohol in it and I plug the holes and I go.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do it with that thing, are you?
How do you do it with this? Because if you torque that thing anywhere, you're gonna have two pieces
with liquid in it. It's like that video. Was it the video? Was it you that shook you put the piece of metal in the thing and then shook the glass and it broke?
I don't know if I didn't get it on video, but yeah, that happened to me. With a big ass jar of ISO with a piece of grinder in it.
That's right.
A bunch of grinders.
Was that not on video? Maybe I just, yeah.
It wasn't on video. I talked about it on video.
Okay.
It was a big jar of isopropyl alcohol, man.
Yeah.
That sucked. Scared me. It scared me.
You've convinced me to go back to the Ginny, whatever those things are. The Ginny, what is it? The submarine looking one. It's called the Ginny something.
The Ginny submarine something.
The bongs we were just looking at. The easy one to use. The one where you
the Ginny pipe.
Ginny pipe, yeah. That's pretty fucking cool. That's one you convinced me on. Out of those. Anyway.
This
the one on the left there. Yeah, that one. Yeah. That's the one you've convinced me is the one I would want. The Ginny pipe.
I kind of agree with you. This one seems easy to clean, pretty durable, simple, and it's probably one of the cheapest ones. Like, how much is this one compared to the others?
Super dope to use, easy to run around with, and still cool as fuck to look at.
$140.
Fuck yeah, give me that. Give me that. I hope these guys are at the show. Be a champs. Be a champs. Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, I like it. Right. I bet we could do some flower pot double deckers with this thing. How big is that volume, do you think?
Absolutely, you could do it with that. That thing will pull in anything you want.
I'm just saying, like, do you think it's like half of my lung volume, one whole lung volume, a third of my lung volume?
That kind of depends. That looked kind of small, but you'd be surprised at how small the air in your lungs is in a volume.
Right.
When you look at it, you know, it's like I've got one of those. This thing right here. Sorry, buddy.
Like when
Whoops. Hang on, I'm not breaking everything here. But
like I can't take a volcano bag in one inhale, and that's not really that big, and it's not under any pressure.
Right. No, I get you on that. This right here is hang on.
I've used those before.
I mean, that's almost full for me. I can go more. Let me see how much more I can go at 220 to 500.
I need to get one of those.
I might be 3,000, but so, I mean, you can see that's just not a huge volume. That center tube right here, it's just not that much. So, you know, that pipe might be all right. You know what I mean? Yeah, these things are cool, man. I've got some, I had this when I was trying to figure out like lung capacity and I think it's liters. What's the volume measurement they do when they want to know how fast you're breathing? Is it liters per minute or something? I forget what the fuck it is, but I was messing around with that when I was trying to standardize the way I was going to test things. And anyhow, that's why I got that fucking thing. But hell yeah,
Jerry.
Dude, you want to go through some memory lane on Champs yet?
Yeah.
Let me show you my picks. I got some picks from all the way back from like 2018 to now.
Let's see some. I'm gonna vap a bowl.
Vap a bowl.
I
Oh,
need to-
let
I need
me
to
pack
get
a bowl first though, because I do.
Yeah,
Wanna,
I need to get a nug out. Oh God, jeez.
I've still got my my motherfucker out here, man. The for dampers, what I'm rolling with here. So I got enough. I think I've already ground it up here. My Brilliant Cut grinder. Thank you, Brilliant Cut, for
My jar is getting pretty thin here. See how?
Yeah, slow it down, man. Slow it down. Yeah, crazy fucker. You're so funny. I love it. I don't know if this is gonna be here in 2 weeks. No shit, man. That's what I keep telling you. You fucking crack me up, man. I love it.
I've already got an ounce saved. I figure an ounce is enough to bring the champs, right?
Yeah, that'll take you a long ways. You're not growing anything at the moment, right?
Technically correct. I'm not growing it. I have some plants that are alive that I'm re-vegging to clone out and have as mothers so I can save the genetics. But yeah, I'm not currently not farming. No.
Okay. You have some plants, but you're not farming right now. That's cool.
Correct. But soon, getting some plants going soon.
I'm just gonna put all this keef in here, man. I'm making the mothership ball right here, bro. This is the mothership fucking ball. There's something special about this vape in terms of just how much you can fucking put in it all at once and what that does to you. You know what I mean? Like a gram and a half. Some people have said they can get 3 in here. I don't know how, but you get all those terps all at once. It's fucking nutty.
Yeah, those big heady terp bowls.
Mm-hmm.
On Turpo Bowl. Boop 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 boop.
And then I'm gonna give this. I know I did the vape through here the other night. I'm gonna do it again because I didn't like it that much. And when I looked at it, the screen was dirty as fuck. I put a new screen in and put it on the big one. It was great. So I go, okay, this is that same screen, the new one, but it's already been used once. But I think I'm gonna get a better performance this time. So. Anyhow, I'm packed and rolling here. That'll work. And then you're packing your bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm packed. Sorry, I made the mistake of reading a notification and it was like a shitty comment. So just
no more of that.
Deflecting that.
Yeah. Let's see what this will look like. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen, and you and I can still keep your volume on if it changes anything. So anyhow, these are some baller ass bongs at one show that I thought were dope. Those are fucking cool, man. Lined up as gold. I said, let me take a picture. Oh. I don't even remember the other booth. I thought that was cool. This is one of the first shows I went to, like in 2017, I think, and that's the tricycle in the Da Vinci warehouse. The night you guys were session with Sabo was the night I was doing a focus test on the unreleased micro at their warehouse, and so Court took me over there and showed me my first singing bowl. It was fucking dope. And then this thing, the battery was dead, or I'd have been going all around that fucking thing. It's not. Old boy loves himself a big wheel. So
he's got the toys.
Yeah, so that was cool. This was that Ghost booth, man. This thing was pimped out, dude. Man. They had it going on.
They had a pretty nice setup, and those chairs were comfy. And they promised me one, and I never got it. They made a lot of promises that they didn't keep, though. So. No surprise.
Yeah, weren't around long enough to keep some of them. I mean, we'll see. Some of them they just didn't, I guess. But here's a Grav booth. I always love Grav Labs. Those guys are dope. Their glass is cool as fuck. So yeah, I like Grav.
Put on a pretty good party too,
dude. Okay, so that might be here as well. That's the bathroom at the house they rented for the party that year that we went. I think we went together, and that party I think that was Nicolas Cage's house at one point. Remember that party they had? And shit, there's another picture of it in here somewhere. I thought it was going to be right next. But this bathroom was crazy, man. Like they just got nutty stuff.
I remember we arrived at a party and someone spilled wine. Like someone was like, "Oh my God, Troy!" and like came up, and I got a chest full of like red wine or some shit. Was that the party?
I don't remember that at all.
Okay, that might not be the part. That might have been a Green Lane party.
This is the party that I want to say this is the party or one of the parties that George was at and showing people his Dynavap, and people were mesmerized. He went outside for a while and showed them, came inside and showed them.
I remember we hung outside for a while there because it was pretty cramped inside. Yeah. This one had a pretty big bathroom, and there was a lot of people in the bathroom.
There were people partying in the bathroom, man. It was so big. There were people partying in the bathroom. It smelled like a fucking phone.
Okay. Yeah, I don't recall this view, but I do remember the bathroom being large enough for like 15 people to have a session in the bathroom.
A couple TVs up here.
Like I remember walking in to see the bathroom and feeling uncomfortable. Like, oh shit, I didn't mean to invade your private party here.
That's right. That's fun. All right. Well, I thought there's another picture we'll get to about it. Here's some glass torch. You saw the big one that almost ate Troy. This is what they're rolling with. But
and they're blowing glass and making glass art live there, Jerry. Right? So it's maybe we need to explain what's going on. So, Champs is a business to business counterculture show, and the cannabis industry uses it as one of its events to get some echo, Jerry. Like your headphones are coming through on your mic or something.
Don't know. How about now? Talk.
Hello. Hooray for boobies.
That's not no, you're right though. It's a place for head shops to come and shop for inventory for their stores. That's really the main purpose of the show.
Yes, for distributors and stores, retailers to connect and trade business and merchandise and whatnot. So it is business to business. I see a lot of people in the comments are like, "Hey, I want to go to this. Like, work, like,
right?
When is it? I'm in Vegas. We do get some of the insiders into the event, but we can only get a few of them in there, so please don't."
Yeah, the event's not open to the public, but I mean, Vegas always is, and it's always fun, and there'll be plenty of people there running around in the evenings doing shit. So
the real events are the after parties, but a lot of times you need access to the show or access to somebody to know where to go, how to get in, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're in with me, we can probably party if you're in Vegas, but I can't get you into the show.
So this is called the Glass Games, is what they call it, and they invite artists to come, and they spend 2 or 3 days blowing some cool ass fucking art, and then the last day is the judging, and they announce the winner, and they win all kinds of money and shit. And I've got some pictures of some cool glass in here. At some point, you'll see.
Yeah,
and they do. This is a. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that's from a shop, right?
Yeah, that's not Glass Games, but that's from a booth. Yeah.
So the Glass Games in February is like the championship, and then the other champs are like qualifying events.
Is that how it works?
I'm pretty sure that's how it works, or at least that's how a portion of it works.
Right.
Like you have to go to one of the other ones and blow some pipes and blow some bongs and get like accepted. So like the one in February is like the Glass Games championship, and it's not like the blowers that are there aren't just like free to join. It's like a curated invite only type of selection, and then they're all making shit right there. It's really neat to see because like it's a 3 or 4 day show. So on day one, you can watch an artist start to put together something, And then on day 3, day 4, you come back and you get to see like, whoa, it's a full piece, or it's completely changed. Sometimes you see accidents. You see people that will be making something big and fancy, and it falls and breaks and shit goes everywhere, and you can sit there and watch it. It's great.
That's fucking dope, man. That's real dope. Remember this?
No?
Eric, are you in the chat over there, bro?
Oh shit, is that the fucking speaker?
Yes, this was the... I don't even know if it worked, but that was what they had at the show to show off what was going to be a desktop vape with a Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool. I know a lot of people didn't. But anyhow, yeah, I thought it was... I couldn't wait, and then it never came out. And I was like, when's it coming out? When's it coming out? And nobody ever wanted to see it but me. But anyhow, it's kind of neat, man. So I found those pics.
Nice.
And then this is a portable they had this year that never made it out. I had a whole bunch of pictures of that.
I remember that one.
Yeah. So, you see a lot of shit that doesn't quite make it sometimes when you're there as well. So
it's true. It's true.
Like this, that never made it, clearly. That was the first peak I ever saw or held right there when it debuted at the,
that was hype. That was like, I remember that. Like I remember when that shit was first coming out, that was like, damn, this is legit. This is they did it, and it's fucking expensive.
Oh shit, man. That's the floor from that year, I guess. I was trying to get more of a picture, kind of, looking out around, and that's about as good as I can get, I guess.
Get your kratom here.
That's right. Always kratom at the shows. There's the living room from that house that had the bathroom. So,
okay, yeah, dude.
Do you remember that now?
Yeah.
That was the only place that just wasn't completely packed. So, let me take a picture because I'm actually taking a picture of the house, whereas everything else is just people everywhere.
I didn't stay at this party long. I remember this. I don't recall where I went, but I think it was with Randy.
It might be, man. I spent some time at that table. Those guys were getting high. There was another table of people getting high, so I ran around there.
There's Jay and Silent Bob.
They showed up one year. I forget which one. 18.
Those guys are there almost every year. Like I've seen them there multiple times. I've never waited in line to meet them because the line's always like 2 hours long, and I don't know.
They'll let me know if they want my picture, man.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get them on the show someday. We'll get there. We'll get there.
They weren't ready in 2018, bro. Maybe now.
Yeah. So we're coming for you, Jay and
That's right. That's right. This is the first time I ran into Stash. I think it was 17 or 18, and this was the Mag Flip.
Okay.
And they had taken what was a normal, 510 pen battery thing and made the hole bigger so you could put the bigger ones finally. It was the first one I'd ever seen. I was like, holy shit, you can put bigger ones in there? And on the other side was a 510 thread so that if it still wasn't big enough, you could still use them. And I was like, this little fucking battery would do anything back when everybody else could only do one size. It was really cool. And that was years ago, man. Stash was crushing it, man. I like those guys.
Yeah, I remember seeing the little innovations that they were doing and seeing how quickly they scaled and how it became the normal.
Yeah,
like,
people watch Stash.
Yeah, totally. So, and there's a lot of that in the space. Like, there's a lot of that.
Yep. Gotta watch Stash. Those guys are good. Oh,
hey.
There we are. There we go. I think that was that the first or second year we were hanging out? I don't remember at Ghost.
I think that was the. Well, I think it was the first. I don't know. I look so young. What happened? What happened to me?
No, man.
I got deleted from YouTube twice since then. That's what happened to me.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that fucking grinder you were pimping at the time up here, man. What the hell?
Hey.
Because you were like, get the picture make sure we got the groove behind us. And I was like, oh, motherfucker. And actually, this is Green Lane right here. This isn't, this is the Green Lane booth. So I'm just fucking with you about the groove. But anyhow, man. The proof's in our video in the back. You can see which way thanks in the groove video if you want. So
yeah. Oh, this is penis pump.
One of those big props where you could get remember this little face right here that they were selling these things. You pop 3 whips and a stopper, and then everybody could hit it, and it was kind of cool.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when you took this motherfucking picture. that dude started. He's like, oh, he thought we were interested in it, and started to give me his card and started giving me his pricing and his whole sales shtick. And you were by this point, you were fucking walking away.
I just wanted a free one.
and he's like, do you guys own a store? I'm like, no, we're making fun of your product. Not really. Like, no, man, we just stop to take a picture. That's how it is at this show. Like, everyone thinks you own a store, so they're trying to sell you. Like, hey, you guys carry CBD for dogs? Because we have the best CBD for dogs with kratom inside of it. You know, like, they just got everything, and they're trying to sell it to you.
I always like this one. Oh, San Antonio, right on, man. Right? Like, no, that's just where the papers are filed. Now I always want to try to connect through San Antonio. I should have grabbed the other picture where they had like a big square thing with like 10 of these in them. It looked like Rastafarian.
I remember that on the wall.
Anyhow, that was cool.
They had three whip and four whip versions. That's neat. That's a neat little pipe.
That was a dope ass pipe, man. I was like, oh, look at that. He's like, not for sale. I'm like, too bad, because I want that thing.
That's how shit ends up stolen.
Right? I don't even smoke, and I wanted that thing. I was like,
that's a pretty. What is it? Is it wood? Or is it is it petrified wood or something?
Some kind of carved wood, and he may have put something on that. Like, he may have plated this with something on the edges. I don't remember, but yeah, this is just some kind of crazy fucking wood, man. Look at it.
It looks like it's fucking petrified or something, man. It looks rad.
Look at the burl on that,
like,
man.
Yeah, neat. That's neat. Oh, that's Randy. Look how much taller he is.
Right.
I mean, I was standing behind him, so it makes me look shorter. But he's like 11 feet tall.
Yeah, you could always find Randy, man. That's Stu on the left there fucking with him in my picture.
Stu had to stretch to give Randy bunny ears.
Yeah, man.
Of course, Stu is like 4'9", so.
Right. Miss you, Randy.
Yeah, miss you, Randy.
There you are again, fucking around. There he's wearing the Pacololo shirt that's going to be famous.
Yeah, the Pacololo Inception. Randy's got the rare Puff It Up shirt on, like the one with the pineapple. I don't think that was ever available.
Look who's photobombing in the back over here, man.
Yeah.
It was Patrick. I love it. That's me and Stu. Some more pictures are coming. That's from a balcony at a Vape World party that had an amazing view. That's the view right there from the balcony. It was in one of those Palms buildings, and that was it right there. What did they have? Was it Dr. Dabber they had that time, or the Switch? Or what did they have?
I think it was. It was. They maybe it wasn't the Switch. At one point they had that weird e-rig with like the where the bong clamps in, and you can use the fucking, what's it called? It was so terrible.
Started with an H, like a hymen.
Hymen? No, that's not it. Hyphen. Hooper,
something like that.
Hoopta,
We're getting there, man. We're getting there.
Heavy? No, it's not a heavy. It's a hula.
This one they were doing some photo shoots over here. I guess they had something or somebody to shoot with. So.
Yeah, a lot of these places fucking set up the big photo thing when you're coming in and make you feel special, like you're a fucking celebrity.
Yeah.
And post it to Instagram.
But look at that view outside. This was a big old balcony that had a hot tub in it that nobody would get in, but there was a hot tub there.
Dude, we sat out there. This is the one where George was walking around with the Dynavap and the maybe he was at both parties, but this is where I saw him with the induction heater, with the induction cup, and he was walking around.
Yeah, that was great.
Walking around. Yeah, like he walk around and be like, "Hey, you ready? Here, need to give it to him." And we sat outside with the volcano vaping and waiting for someone to fall into the hot tub, and eventually someone did. Like we knew it would happen. Like we were all like, it was me and Randy and I forget who else, but we were all in agreement. Like eventually someone's gonna fucking misstep and they're gonna fucking fall in that hot tub, and we're gonna see it. And sure as shit,
I missed it, man. I'm bummed I missed that shit.
Yeah.
They did a party there 2 years in a row. It was pretty cool. And this is back in that room. There's Troy, Josh, Tyler, me, George. This is that party you saw in your video where we were hitting El Ninos over here to the other side, and where George showed us the Dynacoil, and he was over till 4 a.m, and we were talking some crazy shit. That was a fun night, man. That was a good time.
This ended at like 4:40 in the morning.
Yeah,
like it went real late, got real intimate. Like we all had our shoes off, and
yeah,
we were talking like deep shit. I think it just ended with like me and you and George and Tyler.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe it was we went forever, man.
Yeah, well, yeah. The all the employee people had to go back because they had to go to work in the morning. They had to work the show. But George was like, "I'll stay here all night."
Right, man. Right now, we had a good time, man. That was great. It happens all the time with George too, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, it was amazing. I remember one of the things I remember the most about that night was one that you had some big ass diamonds, and it was when the Dynacoil first came out, and I loaded a huge diamond into it, and I knew it was too big, so I heated it as such, and George was impressed and complimented me on my heating technique, and it wasn't sarcasm. Like I watched it. I was so happy.
No, you crushed it. That was this one right here. It was this VAP cap and that Dynacoil. And he basically built this out of his box of goodies, showed us the straight up coil unrolled. I have that around here somewhere. And then he put this one in here. That was your diamond shot. That was this one right here. We had the diamonds on there, heated it up, and went to town on it. And then he let me keep it, and I was like, fuck yeah. So I just kept it like this is my dedicated fucking extract Dynavap is what I use all the time from then. So this is the one.
Nice.
Fucking love this thing, man. It's fucking dope. And it hits like a fucking champ, man. So let me see what else I got here. Yeah, you're gonna want to see that. Hang on, let's see. Where's the? Okay, there we go. So then, and because you can, right? There's a pipe for everybody, folks.
Brian's in the chat. Brian, they'll have cash and carry. So
it's like bring all your money. It's fucking great. There's some great detail on that shit, man. Like
the Rasta ones,
right? That says lipstick party, rainbow party, whatever. Here's El Nino. Fuck yeah, man.
So that's
when we had the double stackers.
Yeah, we put the 4-way whip on there and we did double stackers with the dabs.
Mm-hmm.
I would have rather just kept it with one whip and done the 4 double stackers myself, to be honest.
Yeah, and the 4 whips, I didn't learn it until then. That was weird. You got to make sure that if somebody's not sucking, they got to plug it. Like you're either sucking or plugging. That's it. You don't just let go or stop because then air flows in and fucks everybody up. We had to learn that the hard way. So
yeah, I remember that. It was interesting experience.
Yeah, man, that was fun, man. That was the shit right there. Got all the controllers over here at 630 something. Got all the goodies at 420 Science. I
didn't get any of those goodies.
Right? They were there. Like that was where we were supposed to grab them from.
Yep.
Anyhow, I've been using them. They've been getting used.
Yeah. All the leftover goodies.
Right, man. Look at this. This is the kind of shit they make that you can watch them make all week. Fucking crazy.
Oh, that's glass.
That's a pipe, dude. Like there's the mouthpiece, and there's the bong right there. Yeah, there's where you put it in, and I'm sure it's got all kinds of fucking perk and water and shit going on in here, and that thing is fucking nuts. Look at that. Awesome. See the wheel. Look at the hub. So far it goes out. Here it looks flat the way you can look in the difference in the refraction. But look at that. That thing is all that's glass, man.
And it's actually drivable.
Yeah, you can go take it back home with you, man.
No, but it actually hits. Like it actually works, right? They have to be functional pieces.
They have to be functional, man. Here's another one behind it. Look at this. This is some kind of a dab rig here. This thing's fucking smoking. Yeah, this is just so much dope glass here.
Do you have any pictures of the tree guy? That's one of my favorites. He's always there.
The what?
He makes like the bongs that look like fucking trees. Like,
oh no, I remember having. I'd have to dig those up. I didn't find them this time, man.
oh, the legends.
There's from the party there, man. That was fun. Was everybody there for the most part, except for Randy's crew? I think they had already cleared out by then.
Yeah, Randy tapped. We had Randy hit the El Nino, and he had to get some air. We almost fucking killed him.
That was about it, man.
Almost killed all those guys in that picture, except for you, Jerry.
Yeah, like I said, I've been practicing, man. I was ready. There's the root.
Dude, the root.
Amazing
That's a fun.
vape.
That's a fun vape right there, dude.
Yeah, amazing vape, man. That's just crazy.
We packed 3 grams into that thing.
That's just fucking nuts, man. Fucking cool as fuck. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, wow, you could put this heater in anything, and you did the fucking coolest thing with it. It's fucking cool, man.
Right?
That's rad. That's rad. Oh, so these things are in one of the hotels where they're vortexes. And
oh, I remember these.
And these things, man, at one point, I think I stayed the weekend or an extra night, and they are, I was tripping, and these are fucking crazy. Like,
you were on acid for like 3 days, weren't you?
No, one.
Oh, just one day? Okay.
Yeah, no, it was one day or one night. I think it was in the afternoon, and then we went. Vegas days and nights are weird there, man. It's really weird. But,
we should do some shrooms in Vegas this year.
all right. So yeah, those things were fucking cool. Look at that. I was like, get a cool picture of that, man. No, now we're back at that's the Wizard hitting El Nino there.
Vaporizer Wizard hitting the Nino.
We were prepared with a couple ounces there.
We had some G43s out too. Like Vape Critic brought a G43, and Stu had his G43 there.
That's right.
That was an amazing party.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Nice and private, just like a secluded industry, like super micro industry, like just playing with the vapes and friends.
We had the bedroom over here with the ones in it that nobody had ever heard of, and we were like, we're gonna show up before anybody sees them, and so we had them in there and gave them before they left. So we had all the ones in there, a fucking room full of ones, just charging them up. This was the 505.
Oh yeah, I look fucking high. Look how high
that man is high.
My face is like about ready to fall off.
It's fucking awesome in the 505.
Like, you can tell that I'm holding my face on. Like I'm using my face muscles to hold my face together. Next picture. Next.
The funny thing is, I would take a picture like every 10 seconds, and every 10 seconds you have a completely different look on your face.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Like totally. I was like, my man is all over the place. It's good. But that was the one that I like because you caught me taking a picture, and you're like, what are you doing? That was David Irving, man. And
that dude is so cool.
Totally, man. Keith here from X Vape, and David Irving here, who used to well, he's playing for the Raiders now, and his buddy there, where they were there, and he was fun, man. We got to hang out and hit.
We got to get David Irving on the show. He said he would do the show.
That was that's right. That was when we had Modern Cannabis was the show, man. That was before this.
Yeah, he said he would do Modern Cannabis, and
yeah, I should check in with him, man. But he was my contact here, and I'm not sure if they're still hanging much, but because at one point when Dave went back in the NFL, he's like, "Look, man, I'm gonna not sweat the weed thing. Let's play, and then I can come back and blah blah blah." And I'm not sure if he's been able to bridge those worlds yet. But at the moment, he's choosing football, which I think if you have to choose one, there's only a few years you can choose that one. So go for it. You know what I mean? So
right.
Anyhow, but it might be getting better for him. I don't know, but you're right. I'm gonna have to reach out and see, man. He was really cool. That was really cool, man. Like that. There's the
505 party.
That's the 505. Troy is right over here. And that's the 505 party. That was so fun, man. That was the one where I was like, I'm not a vegan tonight, motherfucker. These meatballs are crazy.
Wagyu meatballs, you say? Oh.
Fucking yeah, okay.
No, I'm not vegan. No.
Vegan, no, not on what's the date? Yeah, not today.
I think the guy who wanted tofu is down there. Give me that Wagyu meatball.
Yeah, man. I did not ask for tofu that night.
That was a fun night.
I had a couple of those meatballs, and I was much more on the vegan side then than I am now. Like I'm a lot more lenient now. You know, I'm kind of like a couple of times a week. I don't give a shit. Or you know, if I'm in a place where it's just more convenient for a couple of days, I don't give a shit. I can clean it out later. But it's like back then that was not the case. Like if they didn't have anything, I'm probably not going to eat. You know what I mean? So it was like but that night I was like, they got stuff, and I'm still going to eat that. That shit was crazy good, man. Second one.
Oh, drum set.
That's a bong, man. It's crazy. Like there's the pipe right there. You can barely see it because it blends. And then here's the the mouthpiece. But I mean, look at this. It's fucking crazy. Yes, it's sold. I know. But anyhow, had to show.
It's a neat piece.
It's yeah. It might be the last picture here too. No, that's right. The Modern Cannabis Party, man. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Beating up. We had El Nino. We had your two SSV 43s. One there, one here.
God.
It was crazy. Look at that. We had the P80 and the Tiny Mite when they had just come out. We had them both there.
Yeah.
We had the fucking bowl somewhere around there. I'm surprised it's not right on the counter there. We had some vapes at that fucking party. We had a couple herborizers.
Couple Rios.
There's the bowl right there. Did we have? Yeah, we had.
We had my Rio, and then Nate was there, and he was serving up some super premium fucking like hash rosin from California.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Shout out who is Nate?
Right on, man. Right on. Yeah, it was fun, man. We have Boundless here and Dynavap here, Simrel over here, playing the vapes. Then we had the Puff It Up guys and Dynavap and
Kenny and Sticky Brick Labs was here.
It was a good party, man. So that was fun.
It was a good time. It was a really good time.
Hell
I got some pictures from that party too.
Right here, we're having a blast, man. Some fun to get to see it all. And that was the first time I met Ed, man.
Ed's TNT.
Yeah. I think I was with you there. There's Stu in the background. But yeah, that was fun, man. It was fun. That's my only picture with Randy, I think. I do have a picture with Randy. All the years I went there, I never had a picture. I was like, dude, I didn't get a picture with you. I never had a picture. So, yeah. I don't even know what year that was.
There's a student glass.
First time I'd seen a student glass, man. That was that Vape World party where I have my bowl with me. You had your Rio, and they had the student glass with this little fucking Jeep.
The G-Pen Connect.
Yeah.
I'm still remembering it, man.
It was so funny, man. So they had this thing there. Troy's in the back serving up Rio dabs to the crew in a little smaller, more private room. I was out there going, what the fuck is this thing, man? And so you can see that, well, anyhow, they got the mouthpiece on it. I'd never seen it in action before. And so she flips it over, and I go over there, and I bogart the mouthpiece, thinking, oh, cool, man. And she's like, you don't have to do that, man. I like sucking on the thing. So I pulled it off.
I fucking missed that. God damn
I know, man. You weren't there for that. So I pulled it off, pulled me off, cleaned it up. Then I went back at it. This time she goes, look, you don't have to do that. Just get right next to it and breathe. And as soon as it came out, I started hitting. I was like, holy shit. And it didn't taste good, clearly. But it was totally cooled. It was clearly aired. You know, it was mixed with air a little bit. I understand more about it now that I have one. But I was like, man, this is a comfortable hit. And I looked over, and you were in the other room, like, shit, I'm going to get Troy. And there's a line and everything. And so I went back. Anyhow, somehow I grabbed you when I was ready to go up back again. And I got you in there, and I was like, this thing's so cool, blah, blah, blah. And you get up there and go, it's the G-Pen Connect. I know what that's all about. And I said, no, fuck the Connect. Look at the glass. And so you hit the thing, and I come back, and you're like, man, I can't believe you make me hit that G-Pen fucking Connect, man. I'm like, what about the glass? God damn it, fucking Connect. It was so funny. I know it tastes bad, but what about the thing? And then we went back for more and had fun with it. But I was smitten with that. It took me a whole year to get that damn thing. A year, Troy, to get that damn thing. And it's not what I'd hoped it would be, unfortunately. So yeah. So it does add some air to the mix. And it no matter what, while you and I are chasing thick hits, if we slap them on there, it's going to thin them out, and then we're not happy with it. So if you don't mind that, it makes it a more palatable, comfortable hit. But Troy and I are looking for something stronger, and so that didn't do what I'd hoped. If it didn't add air to it, I'm fired up, but it does somewhere. So anyhow.
Speaking of heavy hits, I'm going to gonna hit my turp torch. My B rod is still out on loan right now, so I'm turp torching it. I was using my elevator as my heavy hitter of choice, but it cracked. It cracked my elevator. So
No shit. When did that happen?
a few days ago.
That fucking sucks. I'm gonna do a dab. How about you, man? Did you do one just recently? Have you done one since the beginning?
No, I've only done the one in the beginning.
Yeah, I think. How we doing? I think it's time for a dab, no matter what we're at for life. We can check, but I'm just time for a dab.
Well, I know we missed the ones in the PAX episode, so at least we can do those. But yeah, I'm sure. Oh yeah, we're at 111 likes already.
Well, smash that thing and get it up to 169 for us. And
Yeah,
we're gonna do a dab anyhow. But.
Can we get the likes up to 169 if we're not already there?
And I'm you know, it's funny, man.
Dab o'clock.
I started using this this butter cutter now in the last few days, and so far I'm kind of really digging it. But I've only used it with a couple things, so we're gonna see how it does on a bunch of others. But sure makes it easy, man. Drip that fucker in there. Just hold it till it drips. There's always a little bit on there, but otherwise. What's up? Oh, yeah, you did the drip sound? Drip. All right, so you guys in the chat ready to do it? How many of y'all going? You guys ready? You guys ready, Lux? How about it, Estelle? What's going on out there? You guys ready to do some dabbage? Beat this thing up with us? I know we got 20, 30 Rios out there. Let's make this thing go, man.
Remember when we tried to count them? That was funny.
Yeah, that was doomed and funny. What an idiot.
What'd you do?
I turned the gas on and then went to do something before I lit it.
Oh, Jerry.
So there's gas all in my room. Don't light a match. Oh man, I'm going really low temp tonight on this, and it's fucking divine. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Damn. That was yum yums. Oh, fuck me. Thank you, Rio. Dude, while we're thinking, I know last week you guys saw us all talk about Simrill all night long, but I still, man, I know I showed you. I love this little fucking shorty with the stinger in there, in the one. Fucking dope as shit. A little shorty stinger, man. It's like the size of the thing I just showed you that George gave me, man. Like, you put a tip on that. Like, imagine a stinger in there. I mean, or a stringer, or a stinger. Where the fuck's this? God damn, that dab did it to me. Oh, I love that. This is dope, Austin. Thanks for sending this along, man. I fucking dig it. Oh, man. That dab rocked me. Me likey. Thanks, guys. In the fucking chat. Troy, do you have any pictures that you dug up or anything? You're on mute whenever you start talking to me again. Ding! Did you make it?
Nope, it went out into the driveway.
Damn.
Yep. Yeah, so I have some pictures. It's not all of them. It's only the ones from, I think, a very specific champs. And this is one of the ones that was sponsored by Boundless. So you may see a Boundless appear in a lot of these because, like I said, they sponsored the trip. So they ended up in like a lot of my Instagram stories and all that. Because duh, I was there. They were there with them.
Absolutely.
So
we hang with them anyhow, man. We always hang with them anyhow, man. They're fun.
how come it's not working? Oh, I gotta click it. I was like, how come I'm clicking the share button? It's not doing anything.
Oh yeah, awesome, man. That's the crew.
Yeah. So where's the next button that you were doing? Here we go. So there's the Boundless booth. You got Stu in there getting some Boundless action.
There's Damien, Aaron, Carolina, and Eric before, right there in that one picture too.
Again, it's the booth. Same people. Aaron doing some business. There's the Volcano booth. This is the store's booth.
That was the first time I saw them with a booth like that. It was really fucking cool, man. I was like, whoa. And then we got there and I was like, oh, it's all the stuff you've had for a couple of years. Nothing.
Yeah. It's like nothing new. Like I asked him, like new Mighty, new Crafty. No, I think is that Jesse sitting there? And
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Yeah.
So free joints. They were rolling joints. They had a joint roller at this is actually at the show still. Like this is from the auto machine, like the grinder that rolls the joints.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, there you go.
That thing.
Meat Auto trademark.
And they had that at that party. Where George was at.
There's your nail. There's that thing with the mini nail where you. Or no, that's just a mini nail. Never mind. That's just a mini nail on a cool rig.
Yeah, I like these guys' e-nails. They're really nice small PIDs.
Yeah, they are cool. No, I thought for a minute that was the other one you were talking about. Yeah, I like that. Looks like the temperature might work differently too.
Dr. Never Switch. That was when that first came out.
No way, man. That's the intro booth. Nice. The Switch. Dope. I like that Switch, man.
Yeah, I know you do. You're a big fan of that.
Yeah. I think they should do more with it. They should put a adapter in there that does dry herb convection. That's dope.
Right.
20 stickers on the Terra.
There's Eric doing some dabs. There's Jerry. Hey, this one brought back some memories. Do you remember this? I do.
Do
you remember, like you hit, and you were like, how come one has a different sticker than the other or something? And I'm like, oh, the white one is a V1 Terra. You're like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, man. I was sucking on the Teflon one, man. I'm like, you still rolling with that thing? Motherfucker. That's right. I forgot about that, man. That was funny, man. That was a tie-dye shirt that I think that's one my daughter made for me. There we are, beaten up. That was the Fierce, right? The big one, yeah.
Yeah.
That thing surprised me when they showed me that.
This is what we have to look forward to. See that temperature? 127 degrees.
Oh, my God. Really? Is that what's going on?
6:36 p.m., 127 degrees.
That's where it is there now? What's going on?
Oh, that's what it was in Vegas.
Oh, then. Jesus. That's
in my car. The Titanium. Do you remember this?
Was that the first time?
I believe so, because it's in your hotel room. That's the Supreme.
Yes.
The E Supreme. So this is the second time. This is the second time we hit the Supreme. The first time it was the Torch product, and then the second time Stu had the E version.
Yeah. Dope, man. That's right. Stu used to bring that every time, man. You bringing it again this year, Stu? What's going down?
I hope so. There's Stu hitting the...
That's me hitting the
Supreme. Jerry hitting the Supreme.
Yeah, later that night, right after I two-fisted the Terras, then we went home and did that. I think that was the night the first night we had the Titanium.
It is. You were hitting the Titanium here.
Yeah, that's the first time we had the Titanium, and everybody was checking out. Randy was like, I like this, man. I got it.
This is from one of those parties. Because
what product is that they're showing on?
That's an auto joint. That's the joint. It's like the joint roller thing.
I remember this party. This is the first time they threw a party and they ran out of weed.
I'm pretty sure this is the party where I got like a glass of wine spilled on me. Like
you're absolutely right. That's the one. It's all coming together now.
Yeah, like this brings back
That
the
whole
vibes.
party should have been cool, but between you getting spilled on and running out of weed at 10 and thinking that was supposed to be the end of the night, I was like, really? You ran out of weed at 10 and like now
This one
what?
this one had a
That's never
bowling
happened
alley.
before.
Remember it had a bowling alley?
I do. I didn't play, man.
One of these is a video. Yeah, this is the hotel room with the Titanium
and the
sash.
Supreme again.
yeah with the boundless
Alright.
crew with Stu.
Alright.
Stu is definitely not on drugs. Shout out
Definitely
Stu.
not on drugs, man. He's always got some fucked up shirt.
Remember this the updated CFV?
That was the year. Huh? That was the show.
That was when they did the updated CFV.
I actually have that charging right now.
Carolina doing some dabs.
Yeah, that's right.
The CF710. This is before the Terp pen was out.
Right. That was crazy, man.
And the CFX. More boundless pictures. Dr. Dabber. Da Vinci.
Ooh, yes.
Is that the micro?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's when the micro came out. Every time they did a show, every time they released a vape, it was like at the show. Like the IQ came out, I was like, I didn't see that coming. And then this thing came out, and I was like, what? And then the IQ2, like they released. They'd like to do them at shows, and that surprised us. I think that year, man.
Yeah, I love Da Vinci, man. They do good shit. Blazer.
Yeah.
This is when they just
You were drooling, weren't you? You were like,
Yeah.
oh.
Those torches, like all those. I want one of every color for the Blazer torches. I really,
man.
but I really want the turquoise, like the teal color. That's the one. 'Cause that's the color of my favorite grill. Like I have two of those grills, like one's from 1963, and like it's a really cool color.
You're gonna match all those grills are dope. Oh, the first Vista Mini, the one that was no good. Remember that?
Yeah, like I remember it was so good on paper.
Right.
So good on paper. Like
I was
look,
like, no way, check it out.
We were-
I was like,
we
that
were
doesn't
all-
work.
we were all so excited. Like, yeah, this thing's gonna fucking slam, right?
Right.
Wrong. Jerry.
Oh yes, the singing bowls, man.
The
Our
singing
song
bowl.
bath, our sound bath.
Yeah, so we've talked about this. We've talked about this several times now.
Yeah.
Like we've talked about this event. Like it's a pretty significant event. Like I think we had an emotional connection.
Yeah, for sure.
We how to go down. So I was not even in the room at the start of it. I was like, I asked Stu. I'm like, hey, where did Jerry and Patrick and Tomas go? And he's like, oh, they're and well, actually no, like let me skip that for a second. For like 15 minutes, there was someone banging on a door trying to get in. Like there was a locked door and someone was banging on it, trying to push it open, trying to get into this fucking room. Wanted in, and whoever was inside clearly did not want them in. And we were all making fun of the person. Like clearly, like they don't want you in there. Like it's locked for a reason, you know, like whatever. and eventually the person got let in. Okay. And then I was like, hey, where's Jerry? Like where's Jerry and Patrick and Tomas? And Stu was like, oh, they're in that fucking room for some dumb meditation thing. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I want to be in there. Like I had been into meditation for like, I don't know, 6 months or something. And I was like doing it daily. You know, I had already meditated that day, like twice. And I'm like, yeah, I want to meditate again, you know, like with people. Fuck yeah. Like I am into that. So I busted my ass in there. And yeah, this is what went down with this, Bay, was that her name?
Bea.
Bea?
Yeah.
So she did a guided meditation and a singing bowl performance where she kind of walked us through the basics of a mindfulness meditation and just told us to focus on our breath or on whatever we feel in our asses or whatever, or focus on the sound. And then she played, like she performed music on like the singing bowls. This is what the rest of the room looked like here. There was a DMT pen being passed around. It was glorious. We didn't hit the DMT, but it was in retrospect we should have.
Right.
Yeah, so it was a bedroom. Like we were in somebody's bedroom. This is a bedroom, and there's Jerry with his marijuana leaf bandana, and
That's right.
and your fucking vote for Pedro shirt. That's what we had to walk around with, Jerry. You were wearing the big marijuana leaf bandana and the vote for Pedro shirt.
Yeah, man. I was getting it done, bro.
She's up there like this is her satanic altar like behind her. She got like the altar with like the sound. You can see some sound bowls here. Like this is a big like is this quartz, Jerry?
Yeah, she had about 5, I think, different ones there, and we played them all in different times and rhythms, and did it for about, I want to say 20 minutes at a trip. You know, I got in on 2 of them. I think you did as well.
No, you. I think. Well, I got in on 2, but I think she did 3. Because
I missed the first one.
Okay, yeah, me too. Because after we did it, and the room kind of cleared out, and we were hanging in there. I pulled my Puffco Peak out. Remember, I had my Puffco Peak charging in the wall.
We had a
because it was dead. And then she came back in the room, and we invited her over, and she joined us, and we had dabs. And then we talked her into doing another one for us, like private, like a little smaller group. And we went outside and smoked a joint with Boundless, and then we came back in, had more dabs on the Puffco Peak, and then she did the second one.
And wasn't it between the 2?
Her third one.
Like between the 2 though performances, I think there was a dude playing a live performance plus fire dancing outside. I mean, there was all kinds of shit going on. Like there was entertainment every single minute at one point. Like the plan was, okay, do the bowl thing, then leave the room and go do the fire thing, and then leave the room and listen to the performance, and then go back to the bowls. It was like kept you going. It was really cool.
Well, the fire thing was earlier in the night. So the fire thing happened while we were having our first dab sesh. Jerry.
So that was between the first and second singing bowl, and you and I were dabbing outside.
Yeah, like that was really the start of it all. Like that was really when we first hung out together. You arrived at the party, and I'm like, "Yo, let's get some dabs. Let's fucking find a place to sit down." And we found that bench outside. And then as soon as I pulled the Puffco Peak out, like that dude, like lit his fucking batons and started juggling his fucking. His flame torches, and the dude was doing the flip flops and the cartwheels and the jack offs and all the stuff again in between like the fire baton dancers, and we were just dabbing it up back and forth on the Puffco Peak. I had like live resin, and you were like, "What's live resin?"
Yeah, that's right, man. I was like, "This guy's from Cali. I don't know what he's doing, man."
I remember that shit. I remember. Because live resin was all the hype. And even the Colorado guy, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you were rolling, man. So, dude, I remember that too, man. We went outside and sat down. You're like, do you want to dab? And I was like, where are we going to go? Because I've come to these things for a couple of years, and there's always a dab station that you go to.
Right.
Because nothing like the Peak was really rolling yet. And Sayonara wasn't really doing that well. So, I mean, it wasn't like everywhere. And so, I was like, yeah, cool. And you said, cool. All right, sweet. And you pulled out your backpack. And I was like, what? And then you open up your backpack and you pull out the case. I was like, this guy got, and you open up the Peak. I was like, this guy's got a Peak in his bag. I fucking love him, man. Like right then you have me at Peak. And the Peak in the backpack. I was like, that's my man. I like how this guy rolls. And so, yeah, we beat the hell out of that thing for a little bit. And then we went in for the singing bowl thing. And then after that, we didn't want to leave because it was so crowded that we knew it was going to get stupid crowded for the next one. And we were like, look, I'd rather just kind of chill right here, dig my spot. I know what they're doing out there. And dude, we were just so fully fucking balanced and relaxed after that first bath. We were just like, I don't even want to move. And even if I did, I just want to be back here in an hour when you do the next one. So, and there was about 4 or 5 of us just chilling there with that kind of feel. And She was so sweet. She was like, "Okay, you guys, come on out, and we'll be back in 45 minutes." And then she'd leave, and then she'd come back about 5 minutes later and go, "You guys, I really need you to go." And we were like, "We okay."
So this is my bedroom, and I need to like.
They were probably like, "Okay," so we left grudgingly, and then we went outside, and then or not outside. That's when we found out they had put some food out, and they had the guy playing music, live music right there. I think it was one guy and a synthesizer. I don't know what it was. It was really good. And then after that, we went in for the other bath. And then after that, I think it was lights out kind of thing. And of course, by then, everybody who was still there was amazingly relaxed because the last bath was the biggest one as far as people in that room. So I think that was the one where you took those pictures, actually. So that was pretty packed. I think it was fucking packed. It's a packed room in there. Balanced by the time it was over, man. Oh, and Da Vinci had the... Was that the micro then, or was it the? Because remember, they just outside the sound bowl, they had the
terp
sound
tasting
bathroom. Yeah, the terp tasting at a table with like 4 different colors of whichever one it was, and you could just go up there and different strains. Yep. You could pick which one you want. What was it, the IQ or the micro?
They had micros. They had like 12 micros in rotation and a bunch of different strains. And they had a person who knew something about the strains. There was also a naked chick walking around who was painted.
No shit.
Yeah.
What's she painted as? I don't remember that. What was she painted as?
I don't remember, and I don't know if I got a picture or not, but we can try to find it if it's in there still.
You got more pic? Do you want to do it on while we're live, or do you want to go down and look for? Oh, okay. So
I don't have a picture of it.
Oh, it's not somewhere else. Okay. There's that atomizer we didn't like on the Vista Mini.
Yeah. We spotted it early. We're like, oh, hey, wait a minute.
That ain't gonna work. Yeah. Carb cap was it was angled then. Yeah.
Right.
Look how small that is, man. I've still got
wireless charger. I like that, man. They did some good things. And this is what it's like at the end of Champs. Like you can just fucking fall asleep.
That's perfect, Troy. I love it, man.
You just fall asleep with strangers, like, oh, Jesus, fuck.
And then are we back at the beginning now? No, more of the... What the hell am I holding there? What is it? Oh, that's one of your terras with the sticker.
No, I think someone had some weed that you were smelling.
Oh, yeah, it's in a bag. That's right. And check you out, man. You're going in for some. Right on.
I was trying to get into the picture.
Yeah, doing it well. That's how you do it.
I like session with Eric. I'm looking forward to session with Eric.
Eric's awesome.
Oh, dude, didn't we go? Did you and I go to a dispensary?
Probably. I mean,
we did. We did. We did.
And if you answered yes,
I kind of remember going to a dispensary with Cherry.
Yeah, man, that's funny, man. That's the only, at the time, that was the only Planet of the Apes shirt I'm aware of at the time. That was a cool little shirt. That's funny, man. Look at that. That's funny, man. Or did we go to a dispensary?
Yeah, there's my live resin, my full spectrum extract.
Fuck yeah. And there we were trying it out.
Oh yeah, here's you eating your sweet noodles.
I was baked and eating those things.
You were fucking baked, and you thought they were vegan.
Yeah, no, man, that's just straight up nothing but seafood. Not even breaded, just seafood, bro. Oh, I thought they were noodles. And Patrick there, man.
Did I do all the cooking? Did I do all the cooking that night, Jerry?
Did you? I don't know, man. There's that titanium again. I don't know.
I feel like every time I go to a Korean barbecue place, like I do all the fucking work. I was wondering if that's how it worked out that night.
If you volunteered, I let you. I'm sure. So.
Well, I don't know why I took a picture of this. It's got to be relevant.
There's got to be a VAP cap in there somewhere.
I wonder, it might be.
Do you remember I had that picture earlier?
Yeah.
And there's yours. I love it. Oh, that's great. And we're back running around in the. Okay, there. Yeah. That's
okay. Let me see if the video is worth. is worth anything. I think the gas station thing might be a video. Oh no, it's an image. Because there's a gas station outside of Vegas on the way back to LA that has like a ridiculous number of pumps. It's like 100 pumps or something like that. It's fucking huge. Damn. It's like massively huge.
So that's what you were trying to take a picture of, was 100 pumps?
I think so. So
nice try, man.
A couple of these are videos.
You've learned about perspective since then, haven't you?
Oh, it's sideways, but it's from a Green Lane party. Which one's this?
What's that, man? Anything good? Oh, you have to open them. You don't have them like on. I put mine on extra large icons so I can scroll to them. That's what the perfect stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I was trying to pause it so I could share it.
Oh, you're in a video?
Yeah. I guess I can share the video if I can find it again. Video file. Okay.
We're going for it, man. I'm gonna start hitting my big old vape again.
You do that. Z1 champs. Okay. Z1 champs.
Oh, Jesus. Good water. I don't vaporize very often. That's a lie. But when I do.
Oh, shit.
That was a good party right there.
There's the bowling alley.
Bowling alley. Until we ran out of
Wow, Jesus Christ.
Look at that. There you go. How loud was that? There you go. That was at the Hard Rock, right? Way up high on the bar.
Look at that dude.
Look at that
Dude.
Who? What?
The guy with the fucking...
Yeah.
With the beard. Like that guy's on some drugs.
Taxes representing there, man.
So yeah, that was...
Where are we now? I don't know. No, there we are, man. Got a whole lot of footage there. A little bowling alley there. That's cool. The bowling alley was impressive, man. Was anybody hitting it? Did you see anybody rolling?
There when I arrived, I think someone was bowling. Yeah. And then when I videoed, someone was not. Like I think like someone was bowling. I'm like, oh shit, I need to get some video, and then they stopped bowling. Which is probably what I would do as well if somebody pulled out a fucking video camera while I was bowling.
That's funny, man.
Although we should go bowling in Vegas.
Is that a good place to bowl?
Not well. I don't know, but like we're going to be on a bunch of edibles, and we need something to do other than gamble and drink alcohol and do mischievous things.
Bowling would be fun then. I could see that.
Plus, bowling's relatively cheap, per individual compared to nights at Fogo de Show, which is what everybody wants to do every single day. Like, we're going to Fogo de Show every day.
What's that?
Fogo de Show?
Yep.
It's like a Brazilian barbecue steakhouse.
Okay.
Where they serve meat and lots of meat on meat swords, like 9-foot meat swords, like big swinging dicks of kielbasas and picanas and all kinds of lovely meat dishes with some sides as well, but mostly meat. It's a meat restaurant. I think Fogo de Show is the one with the sticks where it's like red and green, where you put a green stick if you want them to keep your plate filled. Like there's a center thing with meat and they keep it going, and you flip it to red if you just want them to stop if you're about to go into a meat coma.
That's fucking brilliant.
But that might be Texas de Brazil or one of the other ones. There's a few of them.
Green is cook, red is puke. Go. That's fucking great.
Yeah. But so we're gonna do that, and I know you're vegan, and I know you sometimes slip out of veganism. I'm not sure if is that something you would slip out of veganism to go to a Fogo show.
If all they have is really meat, nah, I'm not going to go someplace and just eat a whole meal of meat. But if they've got a lot of veggies and I can just have a couple bites of meat, yeah, I'll do that, man. You know, but I do like the bowling too, man. So. Oh my goodness, that was a good bowl right there, man. I'm not even. Once you get that up to temp, man, it wants to punish you.
Right. I feel like we need to confess, Jerry.
Okay, what do we got?
If you haven't realized already, tonight's live stream was actually pre-recorded and uploaded.
You're gonna edit that out, right? We're just gonna go straight to the real ending here in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it going in the chat, man?
Do we? Am I editing any of this?
I guess not. Joke's on me. Yes, how's it going in the chat, man? You guys have fun?
Chat's lit up. There are 9,069 likes now.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Of course, we've been in the chat all night, probably telling them to smash the likes. Let's see if we'll ever take a damn dab.
Right.
That's funny, man. See if we timed it out well or not. Yeah, you're right. So we're not gonna edit anything out.
Right. We're still a Friday live stream, but every once in a while we need to have a night off for personal or family or just mental reasons. So tonight's episode is slightly pre-recorded for your viewing pleasure.
True.
We don't want to leave you hanging on a Friday night. We know you're gonna medicate. You're gonna be wanting to watch something, wanting to sesh with someone on Friday night. So we got you. We got you.
But yeah, we'll do that. We'll do this again soon too, man. Like probably when we're at Champs, because we'll be at Champs and
2 weeks.
Streaming tech would suck. So yeah, exactly. 2 weeks. Is that right? Yeah. From what you are watching us right now. Yeah, 2 weeks. So because a week ago we did the Simro thing.
Yeah. Next week. This week. What? I don't know. It's time warping, man. You're time warping me now.
The real question is, when did we do this? If you guys can figure that out from anything we said tonight, that'd be impressive.
Yeah. When are you?
When are we right now?
Yeah.
Question.
Do you think people will be able to figure out when we did this based on?
They'll figure out the time frame, and after enough guesses, they'll probably nail it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there, but yeah.
I didn't talk about my espresso machine or anything like that, did I?
Not until now.
Oh, no, now I have. I
mean, that was before we started live.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited about Champs, man. I think there's going to be some new stuff coming out. If not by then, pretty soon. I'm excited, man. It looks like there's some things around the corner, and I don't see them yet, but I hear rumors that I'm stoked about. So
yeah,
and I'm not talking about a fucking Mighty Plus. God damn it. So
yeah.
I usually, based on the last 2 releases.
Wait, the Mighty Plus is going to be there, right?
No, based on the last 2 releases, I don't know anything about a Stores and Bickle release until like 6 weeks, maybe at best, ahead of time. So, if I had advance notice, it ain't much, and I don't expect anything at Champs from them on that. So, see if that helps you guys figure out when we recorded this fucking thing.
All right. Make sure you're subscribed. Like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button. If you don't want to smash it, you can massage it slowly as long as your mouse makes the clicky sound when you're over it. If you want to click it,
Sure.
if you want to click it multiple times, you can. It'll change red and change to gray and change to red or whatever the colors are that YouTube and your theme uses. Just make sure it says subscribed when you're done clicking it.
Yeah, man. Hit up troyandjerry.com. Subscribe to our email over there. That's where we give shit away. And then patronize our sponsors, man. Dynavap, Brilliant Cut Grinders, Simrel, and Stash Rio, man. We love that shit. We know you guys too. This legit shit. And it Stash Rio and Dynavap, you get 10% off with code Troy and Jerry. So
Go Troy and Jerry.
buy them up, use them up, save the money, and yeah, tell them why we sent you, man. So
Hell yeah.
thanks a lot. We appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging in the chat.
Hell yeah. And thanks for watching. Even if you did know that it was a pre-recorded message from the Troy and Jerry show. I don't know.
Think tank.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a clever name for us, but it didn't sound clever coming from me, so I don't know.
Yeah. Early on the think tank.
Terp Torch and Rio has me sailing. Time warping.
Right on.
It's been fun going down memory lane on Champs with you, Jerry. Can't wait to
Make some more.
yeah, take some pictures and some videos at this next one.
Right on, baby.
We should create a share, like a share that everyone who's going can upload to. That way, if people get pictures and videos of us that are worth it, they can upload it and we can have it if they're willing to contribute. Because I suck at taking pictures of myself and my friends. Like I'm always
How do you do
disappointed.
that? It's a good idea.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that.
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching. See you next Friday. Whoop whoop.
Peace, guys.